Wrist glowing on beam, tiptoeing them cleans. Shoot king. Pull up and hop out, check out my drip. Hey, I pull up and hop out, check out my whip. Pull up and hop out, check out my kicks. I pull up and hop out, I pull up and hop out. I pull up and hop out, check out my whip. I pull up and hop out, check out the drip. I pull up and hop out, check out the kicks. I pull up and hop out, I pull up and hop out. I pull up and hop out, I'm fresh out the gym. I'm flexing on the figure, I feel like I'm him. She getting wet as a river, I talk like a pimp. I pull up and hop out, look at the rims. I pull up and hop out, pull up and, hey, hey. I pull up and hop out, I pull up and, I pull up and hop out, pull up and, hey, hey. I pull up and hop out, pull up and, I pull up and hop out, pull up and, hey, hey. I pull up and hop out, I pull up and, I pull up and hop out, pull up and hop out. I pull up and hop out, I pull up and hop out. I pull up and
Yep. Shoe King back with another one, man. See, I have a 801 motorcycle right here inside of my arena. When I get on that Daddy 801 and hit right through that.
What's up?
Go see the mechanic. And I'm not going to change anything on the bike. I'm just going to exit the arena. Therefore, I will spawn outside on the bike. If you're wondering what's going on here, I have my helper OTR. I'm doing a duplication glitch to pull my Cerberus slot so I can merge it up. Easy peasy. So once I'm outside, I'm going to phone the mechanic. And I'm going to select the Cerberus that's from the same level as this bike. You were blank for a quick second there. Once you request that Cerberus, have your helper or your C2 get out of the car at about 6 seconds. 8 seconds, 10 seconds, however many seconds you choose to do. Now, for this one, it's going to be a little different than the rest, because normally if you're pulling slot from the special vehicle warehouse or the AA trailer slot or the Jolly or any of that sort, you would simply just drive that bike back into the same level, overwrite that bike, and then it will actually swap the slots. But for the Cerberus, it works a little bit different because the Cerberus is stored in the arena. It doesn't act the same. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this motorcycle, which is really the Cerberus slot, which is showing that I'm on a motorcycle at the moment. If I get to the garage, I'm going to the Eclipse Penthouse garages. No, you do not have to own those garages, but you need to own some apartment garage. Any apartment garage you can use. I'm using the Penthouse 1 garage at Eclipse Tower. It's my choice, as you know. Once I get to that garage, of course it has to be full. I'm going to choose to overwrite something. Even though it's not going to overwrite anything, it's just going to push the Cerberus into this garage as I want it to do. So I'm just going to choose a little Brioso 300. Whatever car you choose, you will not lose at all. But I'm using the Brioso. As you can see, as soon as I accept it to select the Brioso, there's a Cerberus stored inside of my apartment garage. Now that's perfect. Now we just need to get that Cerberus out of this garage. So I'm going to call a car from the same level as the Cerberus came from. Only car I'm not going to call from that same level is the Brioso 300. Because as you can see, the Brioso 300 is at the bottom of the list. So that's letting me know that it's inside of the Cerberus place. It's not on the Cerberus slot, it's just occupying the location for the moment. So I'm using the same bike that I used in the beginning. Use whatever you want. I'm just using what I feel I should use. So I'm going to go into the same garage, penthouse 1, because that's where I just put the Cerberus. And I'm going to actually choose that Cerberus. So I'm swapping slots twice. First, I swapped the slot from the arena to the Eclipse apartment garage. And now I'm swapping it back to the arena, just in a different space. So it's going to be the Cerberus slot where a car would be at. As you've seen, I just TP'd to the arena so I can show you. All this glitch is going to revolve around the same level. I'm using the workshop level. Use whatever level you like. Doesn't matter which one it is. Going back to the workshop level, and you will see that I have a Brioso 300 in the place where the Cerberus goes. It's still on a car slot. The slots are not actually mixed. This is still a car on a car slot. It's just in the Cerberus space, place, whatever, spot, whatever you want to call it. And the Cerberus is in here jumping around because it's out of place. It is a stock Cerberus on the Cerberus slot, but it's just in a car space or a car spot. That is perfecto. That's what you need. It needs to be exactly like this in order to proceed. So once you have that same way as you see in this video, no alternates, the same exact. I emphasize exact because a lot of y'all don't know what the hell exact means for whatever reason. I'm purchasing a Sultan over the top of that Cerberus. So it's going to delete the Cerberus, but the slot will remain there. And that's what you want. So you can manipulate that slot. Can't manipulate it with the Cerberus still on it. So you don't have to use a Sultan. You should use whatever car that you're going to use as a donor. So let's say if your Vagero looks all nice and you want to merge it onto a Cerberus, then you would need a stock Vagero purchased over the top of that Cerberus, aka Cerberus slot. You don't have to use a Sultan if you're not using a Sultan to Beff merge with. You always want to use the stock version of your modded version when you are doing a Beff merge. For whatever it is, I don't care. So we're just waiting for that car to be delivered. Once it's delivered, we can get locked or lagged, whatever you want to use, but I'm going to be using lock with NETCUT. All right, there's the stock Sultan, bubblegum pink. So I'm just going to simply throw on a parachute here. Parachute is on. That gives me a game save. I'm locking my console. I just locked C1. Now you see me just load in with C2. I'm going to steal a streetcar, and I'm going to drive that streetcar into the same work level that I've been working with this whole time. Once I get inside, I will select that Sultan that I just purchased on C2. Make sure you're paying attention. Yeah, I know I got plenty of other Sultans in here, but those are modded Sultans. I'm going for the non-modded Sultan because I know that that is the Cerberus slot. If you feel like you're going to get confused, make sure you only just have one of these type of cars in your level. Some of y'all get confused by making the wrong choices. All right, so I'm going to blow this streetcar up because I don't need it. I need to get rid of it so I can be able to buy a Cerberus, right? Well, not so fast. So even with me blowing up that streetcar that's tied, or that was tied to the Cerberus slot, when I go to try to buy a Cerberus, you can see that it says Brioso 300. That's not what we want to purchase over. We want a clean purchase. That's the whole purpose of crushing a slot. If you don't know what crushing a slot is, it's putting a streetcar over whatever slot you want to crush and blowing that streetcar up, because streetcars have no insurance unless you put insurance on them. So I'll show it one more time. Go to Arena War, go over to Cerberus, and when you try to purchase it to the workshop level, because that's where I'm working out of, it says Brioso 300. Do not purchase the Cerberus over that. If you do, then you just fucked up. Do not purchase that over there. So in order to be able to buy one, we're going to hit right D-pad at the halo, and we're just going to simply move that Brioso 300 over to the free slot that we have. And now that puts the Cerberus slot back where it belongs. Now you can purchase your Cerberus. You see how when I select the Arena Workshop level, there's no Brioso 300 in the way? Because I simply moved it out of the way. Easy peasy, man. I know it's gonna be some people to say, "Yo, bro, I bought over the Brioso and it's in its spot." That's what they love to say, spot, spot, spot. Yeah, I know, man. Even if that even if the Cerberus shows up when you did that dumb shit, it's still incorrectly. People do incorrect shit all the time. Yo, bro, it's there. I see it. It's there. That doesn't mean anything, man. That doesn't mean anything. If you look in the mirror and the mirror doesn't show that you are as fat as you are, do you think that you're not as fat as you are? Nah. If you are a lard ass, then that's what it is, man. Don't let that mirror lie to you, in other words. Just like with the game. Just because you see stuff doesn't really mean that that's what it is. Especially with the whole freak shop thing, when motherfuckers buy those modded brickades and they fuck up their accounts and they say, "Yo, bro, it's in the freak shop." You think so? You think because you go there and you see it that that's correct? What a dummy, man. But anywho, we're just waiting on this Cerberus to be delivered. Yeah, I'm talking shit because that's what I do. Y'all be asking for it. The dumb shit y'all do and say and lie and act like y'all following the video to a T, y'all don't be doing that. So with that Cerberus delivered finally, I changed outfit as you see, and I hit story mode. When I hit story mode, when I go up into the air, I close app, I sign out of that account, and I unlock my console. So now you see my C1 purchasing the car, because this is the modded donor car that I need to purchase over the stock Sultan that was bought on C1 before I locked my console. So now that I purchased that, I'm going to show y'all that I just purchased that Sultan over the stock one. It will not be a stock Sultan there. Now, I know some of y'all are gonna be a little slow to this point and say, yo, I'm confused here, man. Wait, you just had a street car and then you bought a Cerberus and then you moved a Brioso and you did this and that and this and that. Well, that's where you need to pay attention at. I do stuff on C1, I do certain stuff on C2, and then I get back to C1, which that's where I'm at now, and I'm doing other things. So C1 had a stock Sultan over the top. It was purchased over the top of the Cerberus. After it was delivered, I got a save and I locked my console with NETCUT. So that's why when I'm back on C1, I'm able to purchase a modded version over the top. As you can see, there was a stock Sultan here on C1 right before I locked. Now that I'm unlocked and purchased this from my other account that's on C2, that's going to be the version that's going to merge over to the Cerberus. So with that there, all I'm doing is getting a game save, making some type of change to your outfit or parachute, whatever. And I hit story mode. make sure you only hit story mode. Some people will mess up and make the mistake of closing app. You never close app on C1. That's only on C2. You close app on C1, then all of your progress will be lost. And that would be one of those congratulations, you played yourself situations. Make sure you don't close app. Just hit story mode. Once you hit story mode and you're able to go back online, do so. When you get back online, you will see if you got a W or if you caught one of those good old-fashioned L's. For me, when I get back online, I'll have a W. I'll have a modded Cerberus in the Cerberus slot where it belongs. I won't have anything different. I won't have no Brioso still there. I won't have a Deluxo there. I won't have a Terabyte. I won't have a Speedo. I'll have exactly what I'm supposed to have. And there it is. Yeah, it looks like a piece of shit because I chose the Apocalypse version. But you can still see that it's modded. I'll go to the back, show you that it got a stanky yank back there. It's a modded Cerberus. It's the same mods from that donor car that I purchased at the end. That's all, man. Now, for y'all that's gonna be capping to say that y'all followed the video to a T but still caught a L, you didn't follow it to a T. Stop capping, man. You would have followed it to a T, you would have a modded Cerberus as you see I do in this video. So, I'm out of here, man. Peace.